This question is asking us simply what is the definition of a buffer. Buffers always consist of either a weak acid or base coupled with a salt that has the conjugate acid or base. So if it's a weak acid, then the salt would have to contain the acid's conjugate base. If it's a weak base, then the salt would have to contain the conjugate acid of the weak base as one of the ions in the salt. So if we look at our answer choices, the first one listed here is going to be the correct one because it contains both a weak base and a salt that contains the conjugate acid of that weak base. HONH3 would be the conjugate acid of HONH2. So that would be the correct one. Your other choices are a solution of just a salt, which has a weak acid, a conjugate acid of a weak base, but it doesn't have the weak base there. Pure water doesn't have either of them there. And the last choice listed, the weak base, doesn't have a salt, so it's just a weak base solution. Buffers are unique in that they can absorb hydrogen or hydroxide without changing pH. And so you need both the weak species and the conjugate to have that.